Hello, everyone. Today we're going to learn about present perfect. This tense is very useful because we use it to talk about life experience and action that start in the past and continue in the present. Now, let's look at today's objectives by the end of the lesson, and you will understand the form on the present perfect using be able to use, ever, never use, already, and yet in simple sentence. Now, what to say the structure of the present perfect is have or has plus past participle. We use have with I, you, we, they, and has with he, she, it. Here are some examples. For example, here are some I have worked. She has worked. In the negative form, we say I haven't worked. He hasn't worked. And for question, we change the other. For example, have you worked? Has she worked? It's very important to remember the past participle in all forms.
Next. Okay, now let's talk about ever and never. We use ever in equations, the ones we want to know in a person has had an experience in their life. For example, have you ever played rugby? We use a never in negative sentences to say that sometimes that's not happiness in our life. I have never fight English, and she has never read Romeo and Juliet. The verbs stay in the affirmative, the four events in the many in the negative. X.
Present perfect plus just. What to say? We use to just to talk about something that happened a very short time ago. We put just between fact, past, and the past participle. Example: I had just finished my homework. You had just arrived. The shock that the action happened recently.
Now we have present perfect plus already and yet. What to say? Now let's look at already and yet. We use usually in affirmative sentences to say that something happened sooner than expected. For example, we have already learning the present perfect, and she has already, we're writing the emails. We use it in negative sentence and question. It usually goes at the end of the sentence. For example, I haven't finished my homework yet. And have you watched that film yet?
Past simple versus present perfect. What to say? Finally, let's compare past simple and present perfect. We use past simple for action that are completely finished in the past with expression like yesterday, last year, today, and August in 2000. Examples. I visited Quito last year. We use present perfect for experience or action that are states in the past but have a result now. We often use ever, never used, already, yet, for signs, how long. Example 2, I have living here for 5 years. This is mean start in the past and still live here now. So the key idea is past simple, finished past, present perfect, connection to the persons. Next.
Here's highlights reminder of the present perfect and why this short video.
The present perfect is unfinished time. What is unfinished time? Unfinished time is an unbroken connection between the past and the present. A good way to understand it is to compare unfinished time with finished time. With finished time, we use the past simple. I went to Paris last year. Last year is finished time.
Oh, I really miss Paris.
But look at this sentence. I have been to Paris twice. Here the context is unfinished time. What is the unfinished time? Here you're talking about experiences in your life. Your life is unfinished time, so we use the present perfect. When you are dead and you are spoken about at your funeral, they will say, "He loved France. He visited Paris many times." Finished time. Game over. Unfinished time can be clearly seen in this present perfect sentence. I have lived in Paris for 5 years. You moved to Paris 5 years ago and you still live there now. This is unfinished time. Compare it with finished time. I lived in Paris for 5 years before moving back home to Moscow. You lived in Paris for 5 years, but you don't live there now. So when you find yourself asking, what is the present perfect? Remember that the present perfect is unfinished time.
Perfect.
Next, we will provide feedback on what was learned in class. A continuación, brindaremos una retroalimentación sobre lo aprendido en clases. J10 number 1. We use hear and noise. Students Isabel is have or is has?
Is have. Have.
Have. Okay. The next. J10 number 2. They already eating lunch. Students Monica is has or is have?
Is
Have.
have.
Excellent. The next, number 3. Take talk. Students Melanie is taking or talking or take?
Take it. The tree.
No. Is the letter opinion? Other opinion? Students
And
Evelyn?
taken.
Taken. Excellent. Finish.